Yo, what is happening, YouTube? It's your boy Frank Native. We checking in. What another video? We back at it. You know what I'm saying? Today is Friday. Time to go home. Time to make it happen. You know, it's been a pretty decent week this week. You know, our growth's pretty good. You know, I feel pretty good about it. Last week wasn't too good. Only because I was out. Majority of the week, but this week we went ahead and knocked it out to cover last week, so we good. The questions that I get from people that ain't came here yet and people that are here: how to work the load board. I got 1,000,001 videos right now that's posted about the load board. But the load board is not what it was before. So I understand why I keep getting the question. The load board is a little difficult right now. It has some technical difficulties going on with the load board. Coming over here trying to figure this out, I would say it was easy at one point. But I don't really think that USA was equipped or mentally prepared for this many drivers to come in. As I was told when I first started, they had 80 ICs. Now it's 600. That's what I heard, quote unquote. That's what I heard. It's 600 plus ICs. A lot of ICs done left because the load board is trash. I'm not a spokesperson. I don't get paid to speak this stuff. I have a lot of unsatisfied weeks, and that's not just because, you know, I'm just not happy. It's because the load board, you'll knock out 5-6 loads before you even touch, you know, $6,000-7,000 gross for the week. That's before your 65%. You got weeks like that, and you got weeks like I've had just to touch 2 loads, and you gross 7,000. I'm starting to feel like it's a possible cap on the loads. If you out west, this is not for you. Out west loads pay decent money. I refuse to go out west because I refuse to take a $4,000 week just to turn around and take a $10,000 to $14,000 week. I don't like my weeks to be chopped up like that. Some people feel like, you know, oh yeah, I'll take the little pay cut and this, that, and the third, you know, whatever. I'm not really with that. It is not really a pay cut. You turn around one week, you take home 2,000. Next week, you might take home 8. Okay, that's cool with you. That's not with me. I don't like the up and down. I like mine to be consistent. As long as I'm consistent, then I know what I'm gonna be making and I'm gonna be satisfied. You can go out and think you're gonna do the same thing just by running back and forth to Cali. It don't happen all the time. When you get to Cali, either you'll be stuck, you have to contact the broker, you're gonna do some crazy ass routing, or you might get lucky and come back. I done heard too many complaints about it. I'm not making that type of decision when going over to California. If they got me 10 going and 10 coming back, I do it. But ain't no way I'm about to take a load 2,500 miles, paying $4,000 with an $800 fuel surcharge. Ain't no way in hell. I just don't do stuff like that. Like I say, some people, you might be comfortable with that, but not me. I'd rather stay in my comfort area, everything east of I-35, or I go out to Iowa, I do Oklahoma, I do all of that. I even go out to Colorado. But going all the way to Cali for $3,500 is a dub. When I see loads on different boards paying hell up more money just to go to Cali, I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it. I can make my money while I'm in. Another thing, I just see that the constant rate drop, and you got people that say, oh yeah, well, if you don't like the rates where you at, then leave. Don't complain about it. I used to be one of them because I didn't understand. Like when I go into, damn, Mustang is getting on my mouth. I'm trying to get it damn cut. But when I go into looking and actually getting to the point where I feel it. Now I understand what people are talking about. I can't make this, I can't make that. The load board trash, the load board this. I'm understanding it now. The load board is trash because now I have access to other load boards. And it's like the same exact loads we picking is paying probably double or triple of what they giving us. The revenue for this company went up possibly 210%, I say. But at the same time they was going up in revenue, at the same time we was losing money. So this company, USA, is not built for lease operators. It's not. You should not be taking home $2,000 as a lease operator. You should not. Company drivers take that home. You got some companies guaranteeing drivers $2,025 a week. You should not be in your own truck making payments taking home $2,000. It should not be hard to take home $2,000. You shouldn't have to run 2,000 miles to take home $2,000. When you break the math down, that is $1 a mile. But the only reason companies keep moving the way they do is because you have certain people that's like, you know what, if you don't want to take it, I'll take it. And you working extra hard. The thing is, work smarter, not harder. We all done heard that saying a million times before. But then again, you have these drivers that come along and they like, oh yeah, you know what, I'd take $2,000 for 1,100 miles. Well, you know good and damn well that is not the move. It's not the move. And you'll continue to take them. This is a learning company. If you want to lease a truck and you want to learn how to lease operate, that's the route that they going right now. You come in, before you know it, you break anything down. When I first started, I was between $3 to $4 a mile after I finished averaging out. Now I'm between $1 and maybe $2.10 a mile that I'm averaging out. I'm starting to pick up and see exactly what other drivers was talking about, what they was able to see in the different maps that's going on. Like I said before, USA is not the final stop. They're not the final stop. You know, if you feel like you come across a better opportunity and it's time to get up out of there, get up out of there. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, with companies, they gonna only do what benefits them. You don't have a safety cushion over here no more. You used to have a safety cushion. Now you don't have that. Like I say, once again, I'm not talking about you drivers that live in the Midwest and the West Coast. If you live anything east of I-35, I'm not going to say anything because Chicago is pretty decent in Indiana. But if you're over here in the southeast and northeast region, you're going to have a problem. Just be straight to it. If you're in Texas, you're going to have a problem. Because don't that much stuff come out of Texas. It's stuff that come out of Texas, but you're going to get some BS loads. Like, just keep it 1,000 with you. The rates done drop. I don't know how much more. Like, I don't know if they're trying to dry it out to get rid of some people and then keep it going. But I'm not sticking around for it. I'm not sticking around for it. I make my next move, and that's going to be my best move. I got other stuff going on, and if you don't have, I was using this foundation for something else, and if this foundation can't hold the next journey, then I don't need to be doing it. So when it's time to move, it's time to move. The companies don't accommodate you. They don't care. As long as they can make their bread and you still running their loads, so be it. We shouldn't be able to, first of all, company drivers shouldn't be able to look at a load board and go for something for miles when we going for the percentage. Not supposed to go like that. And many drivers that can come up on, you know, this video and say, oh well, I make this and I make that, and that's not every week. It's not guaranteed. I don't like the fluctuation. At first it wasn't much fluctuation, but now it's really up and down. You might get 15, you got 4,000, 2,000, 3,500, 1,000 because you barely ran or you got messed over on loads. And One thing they give me here is when they cancel your load, the communication suck ass. The communication with this company suck. They don't communicate really with the drivers. If you get somewhere and they say, oh, your load canceled, or another driver got it, then you call your dispatcher or anybody who pick up the phone. They say, oh, it's some notes in here saying that the load was canceled. So why, as soon as you got the notes, you didn't contact the driver? And then they want to give you $150 or $250 for track to not use. They do not make up for the load, the $3,000 load we just missed. They don't make up for the $2,500 load we just missed. It needs to be more accommodation when it comes down to these drivers. When we make a call to talk to a fleet manager, anybody, I know they be busy, but it should be enough fleet managers in there to cover each other. So even though your fleet manager might be out, it shouldn't take a whole hour for somebody else to get on the phone, or a whole hour to get a pickup number. Or it's some things with this, what's going on is, it done got to a point where you don't have drivers sitting back relaxed no more. It's more so get up, grind, go get it, non-stop. As soon as your 10 hour over with, hit the road, get the moving. That's just the way it's become. When I first started, like I say, I was able to move how I wanted, 2 or 3 loads, boom, get me in the game. These days, 3, 4, 5 loads, you might be doing all right. Like I say, coming out the Atlanta region, we used to have loads that come out of Atlanta going to Florida, $2,000, boom, you can go get one of them and finish your week out. And now, the loads drop down, $1,600, $1,700. And you still got a dead hit, 600 miles to get up out of there. Ain't nobody doing it. You see loads go from, $1,200 to $1,300 gross or whatever like that. Now the loads $800, $900. It's becoming real slim. It's becoming real slim. And for them to go and to see articles on how much the company is improving, and you don't see no type of improvement, is what you doing it for? How is you making it without taking it from your drivers? But if you got a certain goal in mind and you still doing this lease, or you want to lease, or whatever like that, like I done told people, if you come over here and lease a truck, you better know what the fuck you doing. This ain't, I done ran into drivers 2-3 years been here, and they still can't figure this shit out because it fluctuates so much. You can make the money, but you gonna bust your ass. Now you gonna bust your ass. You wanna go 85%, somebody asks me like, bro, I thought you had your authority, you was going to get your insurance. My thing is this. There's companies out there where you don't need all of it. You just need a truck. And you can still make $4,000 or $5,000 a week, be home, and possibly on the weekends. I don't mind going that route. They call out Mercy. I done checked out Mercy. F2F sounding real good right now. So it's different little routes that you can go besides throwing in all that money and doing it this way and doing it that way. I don't feel like my trucking career is stable enough for me to be tossing that amount of money out when I got other business ventures going on and worrying about this maintenance, that maintenance, when somebody gonna send me my money back and this, that, and the third. I don't have time to worry about them steps right now. And that's just that. So many people, they paying a little bit of money to move their trucks somewhere else. I done seen settlements. People running 2-3 days, you know what I'm saying, taking home between $3,000 to $5,000 with no problem. F2F got many, little business ventures, little departments. You want to pull containers. I mean, not containers, but you want to pull dry van. You want to pull reef unit. It's different. It's different ways. You know what I'm saying? It's better companies. This company ain't bad wholeheartedly, but I don't know, it's kind of slimming up when it comes down to what we going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know some, I might even get a call like, but you take home this amount every week or every other week, or you average this a month. I'm not worried about that. I like my stuff to be consistent. I don't want a $4,000 check, then a 15, then this and then that. I know, like the thing is, if drivers sit back and understand the worth, then your worth is much more important than bettering another company. We shouldn't have to sit back and take pay cuts or sit back and worry about rates and this and that. We all chill, we doing our job. You professional drivers, as soon as something happens to you, they put your ass on the front line. We get treated the worst out of everybody, but everybody need us. So why is it so hard? To go wipe your ass, you need toilet tissue. We deliver that toilet tissue for you to go pick it up and go home and wipe your ass. The food, like, we deliver that. Everything, but it's like we don't get the respect. We don't get what we want. Not saying that we deserve exactly what we want all the time, but at the same time, why is it so hard to accommodate truck drivers? Why is it so hard to give them respect? Because they feel like we ignorant, we ain't got no knowledge, we country hillbillies. Like, it ain't even that. We all should do our job, take care of our families, and worry about our other business ventures. Keep growing in the industry. But I don't think people see it as that. You're on the road, cars. They do what they want to do. Jump in front of you. They'll get from in front of another car and get in front of you and slow you down. For what? You don't even understand. Then let us rear end you. Boom. They want to give you 110 years as soon as you smash them up. If drivers really thought about it and say, you know what, we not getting paid enough. We not doing enough. We doing enough, but we not getting paid. We not only driving and delivering loads, but we also doing paperwork. We doing this. We calling this place. We doing office jobs in a truck. Well, you got some companies don't even want to do their own job, so you got to figure it out. But you know, we're gonna continue. You know what I'm saying? One thing don't stop me. We're going to keep doing this trucking thing. We're going to keep moving. And we're going to keep getting it in at all times. Whether I stay here, whether I leave. Like, it's going to continue. Trucking do not stop. It don't stop. And I'm not trying to be a part of no company that I'm competing with company drivers. That's not what I'm about to continue to do. That's number one. I'm not competing with no company driver. And I'm like, oh, you're not even on it out. It's the same shit, bro. I don't care if you went to a dealership, got your truck, and you pay monthly. I went to a dealership, got my truck, I paid every goddamn week. And so what? You think about the payments at the end of the month, we paying the same damn thing. So what's the difference? Go 85%. Why? You're gonna get paid $1,000 more. You don't think you're worth more than that? You done gave these people $6,000 to start, to get your MC number, DOT, all that, your IFTA stickers, your insurance, and I don't think they give you $1,000 more. I don't think that's the way it's supposed to go. I know it's not. Because when I had all my own before, which I need to go ahead, I was thinking about just reinstating it. I was making so much more money. I was comfortable at first. That's why I staked my money. But now, it's like, I shouldn't even have to. It's not going to be there. It's not going to be there. If you want me to drop part 2 of this video, please like, subscribe, comment. I know I had got a little bit ahead of myself. But, yeah, do that. Catch up with y'all on the next one.